with this. So we got to hear yesterday one of the first witnesses, or the first witness from the defense in the Donna Adelson trial, Ann Cunningham. And her testimony was terrible. We saw the typical thing we see from witnesses that are lying during her direct testimony with the defense. Things were fine, running smooth. But when she got questioned by prosecutors, I don't recall. I don't know. This didn't happen. And then she seemingly even just ruined this entire case for Donna. The defense is calling her back, I guess, because they want to repeat. I don't know why they would call her back up here, but we're going to get into Ann Cunningham's second time on the stand. And we're going to hear from some other friends of the Adelson family as well. Here we go. Check it out. I guess they had to get her back in here to clear up some things.
Being previously sworn, I'm just going to remind you, you are to tell the truth in this matter. You may be seated, and at this point, you'll be examined. You may examine when you're ready.
Thank you. If you could pull that microphone down, Ms. Cunningham.
Oh, sure.
Thank you. I have a question about your use of cell phone service, and we touched briefly on things like WhatsApp, and what was the other one you said you use?
Viber.
Okay, Viber. When you communicated with Mrs. Adelson, did you routinely use one of those apps?
Quite often, yes.
Which app did you use mostly?
WhatsApp or Viber.
Okay, all right. And as opposed
Here we
to
go.
picking up and using the cell phone service, you would use those instead?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have anything further.
Cross-examination.
So you had gone to the airport after your last testimony, right?
That is correct.
And returned to the courthouse?
Yes.
To tell us what, that you used Viber or WhatsApp to make
Yes.
that phone call?
Yes.
So it wasn't a regular phone call?
Correct.
Okay, so you misspoke earlier, or it just wasn't clear?
No, I said she called me.
Okay, and she called you and made a regular phone call on June 23rd, the month before
get your
the
story
murder,
together.
right?
I don't recall. She made many phone calls.
And she called you on a regular line on July 20th,
Here
just
she
2
goes
days
with the
after the
don't-
murder.
I don't
Do
recall.
you recall that?
If you say so.
Okay, and July 21st,
The objection.
Yeah, the witness is not being shown the evidence that she's being confronted with.
I believe she is not
wasn't
asked,
you.
or she is not asked to recall, or let me clear this up. Ms. Cunningham, do you need to see the items that the state is referring to refresh your recollection?
Do I?
Would you
Yes,
like to see
if I spoke with her, I spoke with her.
Okay,
So
so,
she said
you have
no.
no reason to contest that you spoke with her via regular phone call, June 23rd, July 20th, and July 21st.
If it's in the record, yes.
But you're saying it was a WhatsApp or a Viber on the 18th.
Yes, they were in the car, and they often called on those apps in the car.
Would it surprise you to learn that WhatsApp didn't offer voice calls until March of 2015?
Then it was on Viber.
Must have been Viber, huh? Nothing further.
Redirect examination to the witness. You may step down, Ms. Cunningham.
Why did they bring this lady
We are certain
back,
she's going to leave
man?
at this point. Have a safe travel.
Thank you.
Please call your next witness.
Defense would call Richard Shagrin.
Yo, look at the demeanor. Body language experts. Where's Amy at? Look at the demeanor of this attorney. Look at this. What is going on with this defense team, man? Why she look like she just got told that she's not gonna get the toy she wanted for Christmas? What? She's sitting there. Look at this. It wasn't just for a second.
Please call your next witness.
Defense would call Richard Shagrin.
Look at this. What's wrong? Yo, look at her and look how she's walking out of the courtroom. I didn't get the chatty Cathy. She big mad. Yo, this defense team is trash on this case. Wow. She mad she didn't get that chatty Cathy back in 1955. She thinking about that right now. This is all my dad's fault. It's tough. Who are they calling next? Said Donna wasted all that money. Goodness gracious. Why did they bring Ann back? Oh boy.
Good afternoon, sir. Please raise your right hand.
You got the walker and
Do
everything.
you swear or
everything.
affirm the testimony you
What's
will
up,
give today
Kelbo?
will be the truth?
I do.
You may take your seat. Please adjust the microphone as you need to.
Thank you.
And who is this fine gentleman here?
Good afternoon, sir. Can you please introduce yourself to the jury?
My name is Richard Shagrin.
Mr. Shagrin, how do you know my client, Donna Adelson?
I met them 37, 38 years ago.
Oh, he's
They're
known
best
for a long
friends. The wife was the president and CEO of a nonprofit. I was chairman of the board.
And
I think
you grew
it's
close with
G-R-A-N.
Donna and her husband, Harvey Adelson?
When I first met my wife 36 years ago, we formed a gourmet club, and they were part of the gourmet club. And we met probably every 2 to 3 months. And then
Oh,
as the
that's
years
cute.
progressed, we became friendlier and went on a number of vacations with them.
Okay, you say gourmet club. Is it?
Gourmet dinners at people's houses.
Now, are you married, sir?
I am.
Okay, and what does your wife do for a living?
She's an attorney.
What kind of attorney?
Specialty is real estate, corporate,
Oh.
and bankruptcy.
Estate planning?
Yes.
Had an attorney friend.
Now, did you speak with Donna or Harvey on the day that Charlie was convicted?
No.
How about the next day?
Yes.
Without telling us what they said, did you and your wife go to their residence in Miami?
Yes.
Okay. And when you got there, can you describe Donna for us?
She was distraught.
And what about Harvey?
Aw.
Harley was like in shock.
Said.
Now, prior to this, you indicated that you had traveled with my client and her husband. Did you travel extensively on your own?
Well, we went on cruises, and then we did there was 13 of us did, I guess, 2 weeks in Israel.
Okay. Were you somewhat savvier than they when it comes to booking travel?
Oh, yeah, I've been to 75 countries around the world.
Okay. And were you
Wow.
asked to
That's a lot.
assist them in any way on November 7th of 2023?
Yes.
And specifically, what were you asked to do?
Initially, I helped Donna with the visa. And then when we were done applying for the visa, Donna took Susan to show her the dress that she bought for Lincoln's bar mitzvah. And then she asked Harvey to sit down with me and make plane reservations.
Okay. When you sat down to assist with the reservations, what did you discover?
The ironic thing was that the round trip was a fraction more than one way, and I suggested, since you don't know when you're coming back until sometime in January, book a one-way. And I remember commenting to Harvey, I said, I'd be willing to bet it's cheaper to fly from Vietnam to the United States than it is from the United States to Vietnam.
Now, let's back up a little bit. Let's talk about the
I'm not
visa.
buying it.
Were there options that were given when selecting which visa to apply for?
To my recollection, there was only 2 options, a 30-day or a 90-day.
Do you know why the 90-day was selected?
Well, I said they didn't know how long they were going to be gone.
And
I'm not buying it.
do you remember if the visa that was applied for only allowed them to come into the country once, or did it allow them to come into the country multiple times?
I'm not aware.
Now, you indicated that they were coming back for their grandson's bar mitzvah?
Yes.
Okay. Why, if you know, why were they wanting to get out of town?
Well, unfortunately, they were barraged by the media. Unfortunately, they live in a condo, so they didn't let them in. And they were afraid to leave the building.
To your knowledge, had the Adelsons been to Vietnam in the past?
Yes.
And they found it to be relaxing?
To my knowledge, I was there. I thought it was a great country, great people, great food.
Now, although you are the one that suggested the one-way ticket, who booked the flight?
Harvey.
To your knowledge, were they free to travel?
They told us when we got there that their attorney said they had no restrictions in traveling.
Can you describe the type of mother and grandmother that you observed Donna to be?
Well, Donna was the ultimate Jewish mother, not unlike my wife, that was very involved in their children and grandchildren's lives. I think Donna maybe was a little more involved in her grandchildren because of the situation of grandsons losing their father, Wendy
I think he's telling the truth,
and
too.
also they lived close by, Donna and Harvey in South Beach.
So, am I hearing you correctly? You would describe Donna as a typical Jewish grandmother
More than typical,
and a typical Jewish mother?
yes.
At the time that you were assisting them on November 7th of 2023 with the travel, had they decided when they were coming back from Vietnam?
They were undecided, other than the fact that they were going to, whether it was prior to the bar mitzvah or just before the bar mitzvah, they didn't know how long they were going to be gone.
But they were coming back for the bar mitzvah.
Oh, definitely. They wouldn't miss it for the world.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Oh man, somebody said in the chat, are these character witnesses or have they provided any evidence? No.
Right, and so what we have ultimately is that there is no evidence, none.
It's like, hey, oh yeah, Donna was nice. Oh, of course they were planning to come back. Well, this is what she told me. That's fine, but we have evidence to show something else, not just your conversation with your friend Donna. Get out of here. I am not buying the fact that, oh, just book a one-way ticket and then get a ticket while you're in Vietnam. Okay, does that make sense? Yes. Given the other evidence surrounding this, was that the only reason they would book a one-way ticket? No. Doesn't look like it to me. What do y'all think?
Sir, at the time that the travel was
Come on,
booked, the bar
Georgia.
mitzvah was
Dice
less
is
than
dude
90
up.
days away, right?
It was in January.
Do you recall giving a deposition? It was by Zoom, but I was present, August 29th, 2024.
Vaguely,
And in that deposition, weren't you asked, so did you make any of the decisions when to travel or how to travel, or were you just the conduit to the technology? And your answer was the conduit for the technology.
yes.
But today you're saying you're the one that suggested that they fly one way.
Objection, Your Honor, improper impeachment.
What?
Rule,
Isn't that
Overruled,
right?
dude. Improper
Well,
impeachment.
to me, that's part of being the conduit, just suggesting.
You were there because you were
Improper
more computer
impeachment?
savvy than Harvey or Donna, right?
I was there that day.
Yes, sir. To help with the computer is what you said in the deposition.
Well, once we got there, I was there because my wife had done estate planning for them.
Okay, but what you did in reference to the travel planning was help with the computer,
Yes,
because you were more computer savvy than these two.
correct.
Okay. But today you're saying you suggested the one-way flight, right?
I just offered my suggestion.
Okay. And you said that Donna Adelson is a typical Jewish grandmother. Does a typical Jewish grandmother suggest dressing her grandchildren up in Nazi uniforms?
Not to my knowledge.
No further questions.
correct examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Would you say that you are more travel savvy than Donna and Harvey Adelson?
I would say yes.
And when you were deposed on August 29th of 2024, did Ms. Kappelman ask you if you made any suggestions about a one-way ticket or a round-trip ticket?
I don't remember.
Would it be helpful if I showed you a copy of your deposition transcript?
Surely.
I'm going to show page 11, lines 12 through 17.
Want me to read which one?
If you could just read page 11, which is where you're on, lines 12 through 17.
12 question, okay.
To yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Did Ms. Kappelman ask if you made any decisions?
No.
Well, she asked if you made decisions, but you did not make decisions, did you?
No,
You made suggestions.
yes.
Nothing further.
Get this guy out
Will
of
this
here.
witness need to be retained, or is he released?
He's released, Your Honor.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, sir.